Hello friends, welcome to BSP Solution. My name is Lokesh Gandhi. In this session, we are going to look into the magnificent feature of Oracle Fusion, that is chart of account. So this is our today's agenda where we will cover how to create chart of account and what is accounting key fixed field, and later on we will create value set and chart of account structure as well as instance. What is the segment? What is the segment labels and account combination? So Oracle Fusion chart of account is used to record business transactions in a company's general ledger. So in the accounting cycle, chart of account is used to perform journal entries, to record journal entries, and also serve as the title for each ledger. So chart of account effectively manage an organization's finance and business and also support the audit and the control of financial transactions. It provides the flexibility to the management to create the reporting and the analyzing this reporting so that the higher authority can take the decision easily. And accounting key flex field is the definition of dimension. We can say the segment that are comprise the chart of accounts. The segment when we create segment we create in the accounting key flex field. So it means we create the chart of accounts under the accounting key flex field. So under the accounting key flex field, we create the chart of account structure, we create the chart of account instance, and after that we deploy this structure. And the value set, a value set is the collection of value accounts value that are associated with a segment of chart of account structure instance. So under this value set, we create the company value set, the department value set, and the account value set, product value set, customer value set. As per the requirement, we create the value set, and later on we define the value under this value set. Chart of account structure. The chart of account model is the framed around the concept of chart of account structure, for which one or more chart of account structure instance can be created. You can create one or more chart of account instance with the help of one chart of account structure. So chart of account structure will bring together all the value set that you want to use in our chart of account. And chart of account structure can create flags field segment to map the value set with the relevant segment labels. For example, in this chart of account, we define three segments: company, department, and account. So in this scenario, we create three segments for our chart of account structure and map the segment label like primary balancing segment, cost center segment, natural account segment. These are the segment label. So all the segment label defined in the segments. Now the segments, a chart of account segment is the component of the account combination and each segment has the value set. So the combination of segment like the company, department, account. So the combination of the segment create the account combination. We will cover later on account combination used for recording, reporting in the financial transactions. So in the chart of account, we create the three segment: company, department, and account. So maximum we create 30 segment. For but for the best practice, we should take 3 to 8 segment. But as per the client requirement, we create the segments. Now the segment labels are the certain segment in our chart of account with the spatial functionality. So we assign the segment to the we assign the segment label to the segment. Suppose we have the segment like account, and we assign the segment label corporate account. We assign the corporate account, which is segment label, to the segment which is account we create. And the account combination, an account combination is the completed code of segment value so that you can uniquely identify an account in the chart of account. You can see over here the account combination code, that is 1011 11100100101. So this is the first one is for the company, then second for is the department segment, and third one is for the account segment. This is the segment, and the segment are separated by the delimiter. So you can define the delimiter as per your requirement. So this is the account combination. So these all are components of chart of account. Now the process flow chart of chart of account. So when we implement the chart of account, first we have to create the value set. So initially we create three value set: company, department, and account for the implementation. And later on, we will create the chart of account structure. Under the chart of account structure, we create the segments and assign the value set, these value set, assign these value set to the segment, three segment. And after that, we create the instance. And after creating the instance, deploying the accounting key flex field. So these all process are done in the accounting key flex field. So later on, we we give the we create the segment value. The segment value, we define the segment value under this value set and assign the value attribute to the segment value. And the last process is deploying the accounting free key flex field, and the chart of accounts gets created. So this all process we will implement in our application. So let's move on to the application and we'll see how to create the chart of account in our application. So this is our home page of the application. And first we have to click on this setting and action and go to the setting and maintenance, setup and maintenance. Click on this task. Click on this manage implementation project. So all the implementation tasks will perform in the implementation project. Click on overview. So this user assign this implementation, Tata implementation project. So all the implementation tasks we will perform in this Tata implementation project. So click on that. So when we perform chart of account structure, when we create chart of account, we have to ensure that we include, we have include in our implementation project financial offering. So financial offering must include in our implementation project. Be ensure that. Let's search for the task, which is chart of account. So it gives the different tasks. Is chart of account structure instance, chart of account structure, value set value, and the value set. So according to the process, first we create the value set. So go with the financial part, manage chart of account value sets. So under this, we have more tasks like manage chart of account, value set, structure instance, value set value. So we are going to create the value set. So click on go to task. So click on this create option in order to create the value set. So we need to define the value set code for the value set. Like we are going to take first company, copy this, give it to the description, and the module under which module we are perform the chart of account. We create the value set. So under the general ledger, we are creating the value set. Validation type, we have a different type of values. Validation type, independent, dependent, subset, table. So we have an option of independent. So we are go with the independent. So if we have 4 business unit in our business group and we select the independent, we select the dependent. If we select the dependent, so it means that the value set can be used only the particular business unit, not across the all business unit. And we select the independent. So this value set are eligible, are enable for all the business unit. So this is the value type, validation type. And the value data type, we click the character, the company is the character, and the definition, the text. So this is the mandatory fields. We are covering only the mandatory fields and the maximum length. So maximum length we will define 4. That means the 4 character, 4 letter, 4 digit or the maximum length of this value set, like 1000, 2000, 3000 are the maximum length. 4 is the maximum length. And click on save and close. Let's create one more for the department. Copy this, paste in the description. Module under the journal ledger. Same, the validation type is independent, and the character, text, same is the 4. Save. Create one more. This account. Give it to the description. General ledger module, independent, character, text, and I will give it to 4. You can change it. The maximum length of, we will see later on. Save. Let's search it. So this is the account, and this is the department. This is the department, and company. This is the company. So in this way, we can create the value set. Cancel it. Now we have to create the chart of account structure. So click on this, go to task. So click on search. You can click on this module under the general ledger and search it. We have accounting key flags field. So under the general ledger application, we create the chart of account. Under the accounting key flags field, we create the chart of account. So select it and click on this the manage structure. We can create the structure. We can create the structure instance. So we are creating the structure. So click on this create option. Give the name of the structure code. So I'm going to enter data key flex field structure. Copy this, give it to the name, give it same in the description. And this is the delimiter. Delimiter is nothing but a separator for the code combination with the account combination. You can choose dot over here. Now, after creating the structure, we have to create a segment, but the option is disabled. So first we save it. You can see the create option gets enabled. So click on this create option. So this is the segment creation page. So first we give the segment code. So this field is the name of the segment. So let's give the name is company and the API name. This field is required when we perform the integration. This name is also displaying in the BI reports. And you can give the same name and name is also and the description. You can give the description. Sequence number. So this is the first sequence in our chart of account structure. So I give it to 1 prompt. So it display the segment name to the user. So I give it the same name and short name, same name, display width. So how many character you want to display to the user? So you can keep the 20, 30 as per your requirement. And the column name, this is the first segment. So I give it this segment first. And the default value set code we will create earlier. We will create earlier. So search it. Company. So go with the first one, which is created earlier. Click OK. And this is the segment label. So when we define an account, we must make one segment to a balancing segment. So balancing segment is the balancing segment, primary balancing segment. This is the primary balancing segment. Select it. So system ensure that the general entries are balanced With the help of primary balancing segment, we can balance our journal entries, the debit equal credit for each value of the balancing segment. So we should make the company segment the primary balancing segment so that the journal entries always balance by the company. So 7 close, create one more for the department. Copy it, paste it. Description, you can write the description as per your requirement. This is the sequence number 2. Prompt, short prompt, display 20, and the column name is 2, and default value set, search it, select it, okay. And for the department, a cost center segment, we have to select cost center segment. So cost center segment represent the smallest segment of an organization for which we collect and report the cost. 7 close. And the last one, we create the account. Sequence 3, count. All the information you can fill as per your requirement, the client requirement. But as a practice purpose, we give the simple names, select the default value set code, which we created, the accounts. And for the account, we have to select the natural account segment. So natural account segment contain the value represent the account types such as cash, account receivable, product revenue, salary expense. This is the natural account segments. So we can define only one natural segment in our account. So 7 close. So this is the segment we create in our structure. So let's create the chart of account structure instance. Okay. So this is our accounting key flex field. Click on manage structure instance. So click create. So this is the structure instance. We have to create it. So first we give the structure instance code name. So I'm going to enter Tata structure instance. Copy it, paste it, paste it. And the structure name, which we created earlier, select it. The name is Tata. This is Tata key flags field structure. So with the help of this structure, the instance we created, the segments gets enabled with the help of structure name. the segment instance gets created, the get populated over here. So let's select one by one, click on this edit option and click on this required. Those segments we have required in the instance only. Again, select the department, edit it, required this checkbox, okay, summon the account, required, okay. Suppose we have 10 segments in our chart of account structure, but when we create the instance, we required only 4 segments. So allow the permission required those 4 segments. Now save and close, done. So the deployment status is the edited. Click on this deploy flex field. So it will take few minutes to complete this process. Deployment in the progress, and you can see the error and warning if any. So deployment completed successfully with no error, no warning. Click OK. The deployment status right. Now we have to create a value set, segment value set. We define some segment value in the value set. So click OK. So we have a task, manage chart of account value set value. Click on go to task and search for our value set code, company, search for it. So this is our company value set. Click on that and click on manage values. Here we can define the values in the value set. Click on create. Let's give the value. We define 4 maximum length. So I will give the 1000. Give the description like finance services, and we have some attribute. So we go with this summary of no, allow posting yes, and allow budgeting yes. When summary option gets yes, that means it is for only reporting purpose, not for the transaction. But I go with the default values. Likewise, we can create more values. 2000 and create one more. So in this way, you can create the values in the value set. Let's define value in the department value set. Click on create. Let's enter the values like finance. Create one more. To define HR. Let's create one more. This is sales. Click on save and close. And the last is account. Search it. Manage values. Create. Description. You can give the description is the cash. And the account type is the cash is the account is the assets. You can choose the assets. And nothing is important. Salary. And the account type for the salary is you can expense. Save and close. So this is the whole process where we can define the value in the value set. So in the Oracle Fusion, we have a corporate account in the value set. So in the corporate account value set, we have many accounts. So instead of we use the user define, we create two account in the account segment, account value set, which is cash and salaries. But in the corporate account, we have many accounts. So we use corporate account instead of user account. So at what place we use the corporate account value set. So at the instance level, we define the corporate account. Let's see, save and close. So in the instance level, to account structure instance, go to task, click on search, select it, click on manage structure instance, search for the instance which we created earlier. This is the Tata structure, click on this and edit it. We have the segment instance. So click on account and click on add it. So this is the value set code where we can select the value set. This is the account we created earlier. This is the user defined account, user defined value set. But we select corporate account. So this is the corporate account. Okay. And okay. Save and close. Done. So the deployment status is edited. So when we click on the deploy flex field, we will display one error. Which error? The error we'll see when we select the corporate account value set. So under the corporate account value set, the maximum length is 5. Let's see. Click on done. Chart of account, value set value, go to task. Search corporate account. This is the corporate account. Click on that. Click on edit. Sorry. Select it and click on manage values. Search it. So under the corporate account, we have many accounts, assets, cash, and many more accounts. So we can see over here, we have 5 maximum length. But in our account value, we define 4 maximum value. So it display error when we deploy this flex field. So we have to edit this in our value set. So cancel it, go to the value set, click on that, search for the account, click on that, click on edit. The maximum length is 4, so we have to edit this one. 5, 7 close, 7 close, go to the structure and search. So this deploy status is edited. Click on this deploy flags field. So it will take few minutes to complete it. So deployment completed successfully with no errors, no warnings. Click OK. So our chart of account structure is ready to use. So this is whole and complete picture of how to create chart of account structure in our Oracle Fusion application. Hope you like this video. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you so much.